I love you. You awaken my heart, preparing me for another season of change. You bring the leaves through color, covering the trees with beauty. The weather is cooler, perfect for sweaters and layering outfits, and then there's the sweet smell of baked goods like pumpkin pie, apple cinnamon pie, and the addicting pumpkin spice. You're the coziest season of the year, so I look forward to the days to come. Well, hey friends, welcome back to An Old Soul's Diary. Since I was showing you my mini library, I figure why not talk about the book that I'm currently reading and the book that I probably should have finished by now because I got it around at the beginning of this month, around March, I think that's when I got this book. It's called Checked Out. And it's by Elizabeth Spann Craig. And so I really like this book. So this book is about a librarian named Anne who set up on a blind date. And when she arrives to her blind date's house, she finds that he's dead in the backyard. The whole book is about her trying to find out who murdered her blind date, Roger. And she goes through many people in the town who may seem so innocent, but in reality they may be part of the crime. So I really enjoy reading this, and I'm almost done. We have like a few pages left, and so I'm probably going to finish this week because I really should have finished this book a while ago. And also a little side story about this book. If you notice, there's an orange cat up here. She finds a cat stuck in like a drainage pipe, or I think it was a sewage, you know, the little sewage thing that's in the ground. Anyway, she finds the cat in there, and so she gets help from her other librarians to rescue the cat, and there's another cat. She gets the cat to the vet and get it fixed up and everything. It had like a broken paw, but the cat ends up being the library cat, and it's just such a cozy read. I mean, I never been to a library where there's a cat or cats, but that would be cool to know, to visit someday. This is the Village Library Mystery, so I'm thinking that there's multiple books. Pretty sure that there's multiple. But yeah, so that's what I'm currently reading right now. And this book right here, I picked this up at a thrift store. The title of it is Girl in Pieces, and it's a New York Times bestseller. So, it's a novel by Kathleen Gleissog. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I'm pretty sure the book is cool. I haven't really read this book. I kind of just started reading a few pages of it, but it seems to be really interesting. I'll just read the back of it. You can spot the girls who have it easy, and then there is me. Charlotte Davis is in pieces. At 17, she already lost more than most people do in a lifetime, but she learned how to forget. The broken glass washes away the sorrow until there is nothing but calm. You don't have to think about your father and the river, your best friend who is gone forever, or your mother who has nothing left to give you. Every new scar hinders Charlie's heart just a little more. Yet it still hurts so much. I don't know where the accent came, but it just came out of nowhere. It hurts enough not to care anymore, which is sometimes what has to happen before you can find your way back from the edge. Okay, so that's why I got this book, because it seems so interesting, and it seems like it's a thriller. So I love thriller books and mysteries. They're just interesting. I mean, like, you don't know what's happening next. That's why I like those mystery books. So the next book that I found to be interesting is this book right here. And this is by Donna Jones. Last name, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. I got this book because of what I read on the back. It says Nora Crowell wants more than her sister's life as a wife and mother. As World War I rages across the Atlantic, she becomes a lieutenant in the Canadian Army Nursing Corps. But trouble is looming, and it won't be long before the truth comes to light. Having lost her beloved husband in the trenches, and with no one else to turn to, Charlotte Campbell now lives with the haughty relations who treats her like the help. It is baby Eileen, the joy and light of her life, who spurs her to the dream of something more. Then tragedy strikes. In Halifax Harbor, nothing but these two women will ever be the same again. Their paths will cross in the most unexpected way, telling both heartbreak and joy in its wake. Yes, I did read it like that when I picked it up. So some people said this book will keep you on the edge of your seat. Heartbreaking, heartwarming, a heartbreaking story, but ultimately one of hope and love. Readers of history, fiction don't miss this one. So that's cool. I like history. I don't really love it, but I do like history, and I found out this one to be pretty interesting, so I figured why not give it a shot. And so yeah, so these two books are the ones that I want to finish reading for this year. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it done or not, but this is what I really want to read, and I'm starting on this tonight, even though I need to finish this one. Also, I wanted to go ahead and show you all my thrift finds that I did. One of those books was one, and I got this bag, this lovely brown bag, and I've been looking for a Fossil bag for a while, because if you don't know Fossil, their bags are real leather. And so I'm so excited for this, and it's like just this perfect bag for fall. It's not too big, not too bulky. It's just the right fit, and it's, you know, I feel like it's long enough because I'm a tall girl, and so I don't know, I feel like short bags are weird on me because I'm tall, but maybe that's just my weird mind telling me something odd. I really like this bag because inside the bag, you don't really have to have your wallet. You can just, you know, put all your cards in here because it has card holders on the inside, and on the outside zipper part there is like card holders, ID card holders. It's the whole package in one. So I really like this bag. It's very pretty. It's a very lovely bag, and it's real leather, so it's gonna last longer. At least for me anyway, because I know when I get bags that aren't like leather, they don't really last long. So yeah, that's why I prefer something like that. Alright, moving on. I also, at the same thrift store, I found this cute little owl. I believe it's a candle holder. When I got this, I was like, oh, I have to get this because I love owls so much. They're one of my favorite animals. Cats, owls, and turtles are like my favorite animals, so I had to get this. She is this so adorable. I haven't used it yet as a candle holder. And honestly, because it's wood, should it even be a candle holder? I don't want to like start burning it and then the house burns down. But that might not even happen. Next is another thrift find that I actually got from an online thrift store called Replacements. They have vintage cups, teacups, plates, glasses, all of the above. And I got this cute little set, and it didn't cost much either. You would think something that's like so old would cost so much, but it really didn't. So if you guys want to know more about it, I'll link it in the description. And if I forget, just please don't hold it against me. Just remind me, hey Reba, you forgot to put it in the description. So can you please just put it in the description or in the comment section? Okay. And so this is like a cute little fruit bowl. And this is bone china, so it's like super lightweight. I really love these plates. Every time I drink out of it, it makes me feel like royalty. And so the last thing I want to show you all are my bookmarks that I have. I brought these fall bookmarks and I'm in love. This one I got from Etsy. It says, I am in autumn. If you don't know where that line is from, it's from Gilmore Girls. So, yep, watch the show. Check it out. At first, when I started watching it, I was like, this is kind of boring. But after a while, kind of like a book. You just keep reading it, and then eventually it gets kind of interesting. That's kind of how Gilmore Girls is. At least it was for me anyway. Cute fall bookmark. And I also got this one from Amazon. And I think I'm supposed to take it out of the plastic, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. So. And also, I don't want it to get messed up, so I might just leave it. But yeah, this is another cute one that I really love. And another Etsy bookmark is a little bookshelf with a bunch of books. And this is not fall related, but this bookmark is one of my favorites because it's from my favorite movie. And I brought this off an Etsy shop. If you don't know that movie, well, you might want to watch it someday. But it's literally my favorite movie of all time. So if you know what it is, comment in the comments down below if you know what movie this is from. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this. Hopefully it wasn't too awkward. But if you like this kind of video, please like, comment, and subscribe if you felt like this is something that you want to keep in your daily life. My videos. Alright, bye. Peace.